Hi, I'm Jimmy, and
I'm Jack.
this is Game Chat. We're gonna be talking about Star Wars today. Multiple games in the Star Wars universe.
Such as like Star Wars 1313 and Star Wars Force Unleashed, that whole saga, and what else?
The Old Republic, and just like rumors you want to know about Star Wars and stuff like that.
And for closing the show, we're gonna rate our own view on the games.
All right. So first, we're gonna start talking about Star Wars 1313. That was just recently introduced to the public in E3 last week. Last week or so, depending on when you're watching this video. It's an online game like the Old Republic, but this one you're not a Jedi. You are
Bounty Hunter.
a bounty hunter, and you're in Coruscant, the most dangerous planet in the galaxy, and you're on level 1313.
And you're like on the undergrounds of Coruscant, which is one of the most deadliest places in the whole galaxy.
Yeah, all right. Next, we're gonna talk about Star Wars, The Force Unleashed, both one and two.
Yeah. Well, the first one was mainly a secret most of the time, because it was a new guy, a new whole thing. But then we found out that it was a guy named Star Killer, and he was Darth Vader's apprentice, and went like opposing the dark side later on in the game. But then also went back to the dark side.
And that's where they pick off in number two. It's a whole controversy because we didn't know if he was dead or alive. Because in the second one, in the light side of it, he supposedly died, but Darth Vader made a clone of him. Darth Vader made a clone of him. He gave him all his memories, and he's like fighting and going through everything, like taking down cities and everything, trying to get to the girl Juno Eclipse that he likes. And yeah, so next we're gonna talk about the Old Republic.
Star Wars: The Old Republic is a complete online game for the PC where you can create your own character, such as a Sith or a Jedi, and it's basically almost like um,
Your own Star Wars
yeah,
storyline.
yeah.
Like
You make your
you're
own.
the main character.
Yeah, you make your own storyline basically. You choose.
Yeah, and
It's almost like World of Warcraft. That's the gameplay.
but better.
Yeah, much better.
All right, so I'm gonna rate the games now. For Star Wars 1313, I'm gonna give it a rating. Well, it hasn't come out yet, but most likely I'm gonna rate it around an 8 or a 9 because it looks pretty good. The graphics looks good, third person shooter, and yeah. What are you gonna give?
I'd give it like an 8.
All right, so now we're gonna go to both of the Force Unleashed for 1 and 2. I say I give 1 a 9, and I'm gonna give 2 a 8 because 1 was way better than number 2 because 1 was more in depth and it was a longer storyline to it. 2 was short, but it was still a great game because they improved on a lot of things from the first one.
Yeah, I disagree with you a little because I kind of like the second one a little better than the first.
Yeah, that's everybody's personal preference.
Yeah, I just liked it how you got the dual lightsabers. And
Yeah, the
stuff.
dual lightsaber. That's how I mean when they improved from it because they took things like you can mind control people and you can like
Yeah.
tell them to kill to kill your enemies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like different aspects of the game that I like better than the second one.
Yeah. So I give the Force Unleashed 2 probably around a 9 because I really enjoyed it, and the first one probably a 8.
Yeah, if you're not paying attention, the rating system we're going from 1 to 10, basing it off of graphics, sound quality, gameplay,
Yeah.
and everything that makes the game like. Especially in companies is a big thing in it. Like not too many companies can make good games. Like Treyarch, everybody's just like Black Ops sucks or whatever. But we're not gonna get off to that topic right now. But I guess we're gonna end the video now, and this is gonna be a short story. I mean a series. We're gonna do a different game every time. So next we're gonna be talking about.
We're gonna be talking about the E3 coverage, not the whole E3, but like somewhat. We're gonna summarize what was E3, and we'll include a trailer of Star Wars 1313. So click on the link.
Alright, thank you.
Also, we're gonna rate the Star Wars: The Old Republic I never really played the game, but I would give it a 9 on thoughts, so cause I really heard that it was a really good game. What about you?
I'm gonna give it. I say about a 7.5 to an 8 because I have to be realistic with the ratings, and I'm not gonna just praise the game just because it's Star Wars. It does have its faults, but if it was on 360, it would have a perfect 10 for me because they need to come out with a game like that for 360. But that's for another episode. So yeah, I'm going about 7.5 to 8.